goes out today, and my previously recorded videos will have to get pushed back a day or two. Anyway, hope everyone's good. It's Ollie's ASMR World here. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Please hit that thumbs up and subscribe. And if you're not new to the channel, you already know what to do. Hit that thumbs up and drop me a comment down below before you fall asleep or get annoyed at something I say, as a couple of people did in my previous football video. Oh no. I do enjoy causing a stir, i.e. a debate in the comments, and yeah, I think I did that without even meaning to. Literally, it was just a random thought or a random what would you call it? Like a flippant remark that came back to not bite me in the arse, or like people say, "Oh, you're the best." I'm like, okay, that's fine. It's just an opinion. That's fine. That opinion was that Patrick Bamford is not good enough for Leeds United in terms of being a main striker. I then had pointed out that he had missed most of last season, and in fact scored 2 in 9 games. Okay, I didn't realise his injuries had been that severe. I have to admit, I didn't. That can take its toll on a player. And then you have the issue of, without Rafinha, he's pretty much certain he's going to go, and possibly without Calvin Phillips. Obviously not as creative as Rafinha, but still brings big parts of that team. Will Bamford be able to get a lot of goals this coming season? I don't believe he will. I think Leeds need somebody, and the Irish. I think they was looking at a striker the other day. I think it was from a player from Germany. I could be wrong. But either way, if they want to be more comfortable this season, they definitely need goals. Dan James is not reliable at all. I know that as a United fan. And they need to sort it out. But either way, if Bamford gets the goals, I'll hold my hands up. If he doesn't, then I'm proved right. So whoever cares, doesn't matter. Today we're going to do some transfer rumours with my very cool Batman cup. So one of them colour changing ones. When there's no hot liquid in there, it doesn't light up like that. Like it's a darker colour. I got this with, did anyone see them like annuals they were out a while back? Like the Marvel annuals or something like that, or whatever they were. DC, not Marvel, sorry, because it's like Batman, Superman stuff. I bought the first few because I really wanted this mug, so I got the mug and then I just stopped buying them. Right, let's get into the transfer rumours. Let's get going, baby. Okay, so we're going to start off with Man United. I mean, let's be honest about it. Currently, we are linked with everyone and anyone. If your granddad played for Ajax at some point, we're linked with you now. It's just inevitable. We seem to be after every single Ajax player. But that's just what happens at times, isn't it? When a manager comes in from a certain club. But Man United are apparently closing in on their first major signing of the summer, with Anthony on his way from Ajax in a 40 million move. I've never seen the lad play. I'm not going to lie to you, I don't watch Ajax week in, week out. If they was in a big Champions League game last season, I would have watched them. Maybe I did see like a glimpse of him in one or two of their games, but nothing. I didn't come away to watch him. Do I know if he'll be good enough? No. No idea. Could he be another Jadon Sancho, who in his first season was a bit of a flop, if we're being honest? Yes, he could be. I've started listening to a really good podcast on Spotify. If you're a Man United fan, give it a a listen, even if you're not. You might find it interesting. I think it's called Manchester United Stand or something like that. And they did a really good episode yesterday. I was listening to it this morning while I was walking the dog, and it makes so much sense, and I've thought about this for a long time. So, look at the players United have signed. Pogba, 80 million. Maguire, 80 or 70 million. Sancho, 80 million is he? Etc, etc. It goes on and on. Big signings. A lot of money out of the door for these players. And we've not made a penny profit on them. Obviously Sancho and Maguire are still there. Pogba isn't now. He went for nothing. Martial, if he goes, we will not make a profit on Martial. And the list goes on and on. Wan-Bissaka, another one. They went through a list of, well, they picked out some names that Ten Hag had signed and the profit that Ajax made on them players. And I'm all for that. I am not saying you're going to make you need to sell players at their peak. But like, okay, Jesse Lingard, we could have sold him to West Ham right after his loan there. We could have got about 25 million quid. Instead, we brought him back to United. Never play, well, he did play, but maybe only a handful of games in the next season or 18 months, whatever it was. He didn't bring anything to the team on the pitch. We could have got that 20-25 million quid for him. Matic could have been sold for 15 million, maybe last season. Mata, if you get 10-15 million quid, it's better than a kick in the balls, which is what we got because he went for nothing. Pogba, you could have sold him a season or two ago for 50 million quid. We all know that could have happened. We didn't. We waited till he went on a free, and in the process we give him a lot of money as well. There's just it's a very bad pattern to have. You spend money on players and then you let them go for free or at a loss. So what players we have currently at the club who we could make some money on. If you sold Eric Bailly now, maybe you could get 15 million quid for him. It's a bit of money, it's not a lot, but it's something. Martial, maybe 20 million at a push. Who else would I be? Look, Pereira. Just give him to somebody. He's never going to get in our team on a regular basis. Wan-Bissaka is the biggest kick in the teeth, though, isn't it? Because this lad came with like 50 million quid, and right now he's worth about 50p in a packet of Watsits. You ain't going to get the money, even half of what we paid for him. But that's what they were saying, like Ajax have this really good model where they get players in fairly cheap and pass them off at a profit. Man City, yes, they waste a lot of money in my opinion on Grealish, but they can afford to do that because look what they've brought in. Man City, what got sold? Sane, signed him for, I'd say 30 million I guess, sold him for 60 to Bayern. Sterling, if he goes, 60 million quid. That is a profit. They paid 40 million to Liverpool for him. Jesus, 35 million. That is a profit. I think they only paid like less than 20. I might be wrong. If they sell Zinchenko, he came in pretty cheap. That'll be a profit. They sold Torres, is it? The lad who's only there for like one season. He went to Barcelona. That was a nice little profit for them. So they have the right idea. They can then afford to sign flops like Grealish. In my opinion, he's a flop. And Nathan Ake. Chelsea apparently going to sell Armando Broja. West Ham wanted 30 million quid. This is a lad who he got a few goals for Southampton, and I do believe in a better team like West Ham, he'll get more goals. But he's not proven. Not for 30 million pounds. Wow, that's bonkers. Anyway, let's move on with the rumours. nice, good rival, Everton, for Tottenham midfielder Harry Winks. Now this is somebody I can have a say on because I do watch quite a bit of Tottenham over the last however long Winks has been in the team. And at one point, and I still can't get my head around this, I think Xavi was asked if he could take anyone out of the England team or from the Premier League, one or the other. If it's any English player, if you could take him into Barcelona when he was a player, not when he was a manager. I'm sure it was Xavi anyway. Turned around and said, Harry Winks. This was a good few years ago, admittedly. What the hell? I don't know, but maybe he goes on and has a good career, but he won't. He hasn't at Tottenham. Inter Milan revealed they have signed Andre Onana, the Ajax goalkeeper, Henrik Mkhitaryan, and are in the process of getting Lukaku and Dybala. Inter have the right idea. They lost the title to their bitter rivals AC last season. Go and get a load of good players for next to nothing. Mkhitaryan, one of Roma's better players last season. Roma offered him a new deal. Inter offered him more money, maybe, I don't know. He's gone to Inter. Onana had a drugs ban at Ajax. I don't know if he ever got back in their team as a regular, I'm not sure. I think they've got him on a free. Lukaku went to Chelsea for 90 odd million quid. Inter getting him for 5 million for a loan, from what I've heard. And then I reckon they'll pay about 40 million quid. Or maybe they might even just write off what Chelsea owe them. Imagine that. Alright, he's our player. You can't have him for a season. Pretend you're going to give us 90 odd million. Maybe Chelsea paid some of it up front. Let's say they paid 20 million up front. We'll write off the remaining 70 million and just give you 5 million for a loan, and we'll just take our player back. What the hell? They don't even have to sign him from Chelsea. If Chelsea haven't paid all the money, I guess they could just write it off. Like when you buy a sandwich from Tesco and change your mind and take it back and say, can I get my money back please? What else we got here? Man United CEO Richard Arnold has reassured club staff after his pub showdown with that was good, that was in my opinion, maybe a little bit daft, but United CEO, who used to go from Ed Wood, went for a drink with some fans just to talk to them. Maybe if Ed Wood would have done that, then he might have had so much hassle. Arsenal are set to make a 50 million bid for Rafinha. I'd be surprised if that happened. I know Barca want him, but they haven't got the money at the minute. Maybe that means Barca ease up on the Frenkie de Jong deal. United can get de Jong over the line, and then Barca can have that money and get Rafinha. Makes sense. Chelsea is set to join the race for Everton forward Richarlison. There's no race. If you talk about Tottenham being for him, then let's hope they're not, and Chelsea can get Richarlison. I'm sure it'll be great for them, but I just don't like his attitude. Samuel Eto'o has been given how the hell is this lad still playing? He's been given a 22-month suspended prison sentence for tax fraud. Oh, I thought it was a match ban. 22 match ban. No, he's been given a suspended prison sentence. Brazil boss Tite has revealed that he was approached by PSG and Real Madrid. He said right before the 2018 World Cup. Bloody hell, who cares about that? It's been and gone. Barcelona coach Xavi has asked the club's higher-ups to try and convince Dembele to stay. That's Ousmane Dembele. Liverpool's £15 million rated fullback Nico Williams is a target for Forest, but Fulham, Southampton and PSV are also interested. Well, he was on loan at Fulham, wasn't he? So I couldn't convince him to go there rather than Forest. Yeah. Oh, did he ever spell at Swansea, Nico Williams? Did he go on loan to Swansea whilst Chris Cooper was there? I might be wrong, but I think he might have done. Steve Cooper, not Chris Cooper. I could be wrong on that. And I'm not too sure why Southampton want him. They have Livramento, is he left back or right back? And they have Carl Walker-Peters as well, so not too sure. Wolves remain in talks with Sporting Lisbon for midfielder Mateus Nunes as they look to bolster their squad this summer. I've not heard of Nunes, I heard of a lad called Polinia that Wolves are apparently after. Leeds are monitoring developments with RB Leipzig midfielder Tyler Adams after his club said he could leave. I remember he was a big part of that team a couple of seasons ago. There was a big spread about him somewhere. But the English are doing it for Leipzig. Man United are ready to gazump Arsenal and sign Lisandro Martinez, another one, as Ajax. Arsenal will move for Atletico Madrid striker Morata should Tottenham successfully hijack their deal to sign Jesus. I don't think Tottenham are in for Jesus, if I'm honest. I really don't. New Man City player Julian Alvarez is set to receive just 14 days rest this summer as he currently plays for River Plate and they're still playing by the looks of it. Former Egypt boss Hassan Shahata has claimed Mo Salah contributed nothing for the national team as he lamented the fact he was no longer involved in the. So a bitter manager is having a go at one of his former best ever players. Typical. Christian Eriksen is mulling over an offer from Man United and Tottenham. After Tottenham distanced themselves from claims they are set to re-sign the Denmark midfielder Adolf United, a free transfer. Hell yes. Real Madrid are already plotting to sign Erling Haaland from Man City. I don't believe it. I really don't. I think they will get Mbappe, but not for another 3 seasons. But then again, Benzema, if you've seen him last season, he could go for another 5 years. Here we go. Man United are set to adopt a try before you sign policy before letting the youngsters out on loan this summer. I don't really know what that means. Olympiacos centre-back Pape Abou Cisse is under consideration for Brighton. Forest are set to sign Union Berlin forward Taiwo Owoniyi, I think that's how you say it, in what could be a club record transfer. Man United are very much in the hunt to sign Derby protege Malcolm Ebiowei, I think that's how you say his name. He looks like a stocky lad, similar sort of build to Rooney when he was a kid. Let's wait and see if that one plays out. Chelsea have been warned by Sevilla defenders Jules Koundé's representatives they must begin to make more of an effort to sign him. Yes, dragging on a bit, but he has just had surgery, I've heard, recently, so maybe that's putting him off. Anyway guys, we'll do another one of these videos next week. We'll do one a week as we head towards the new season. Take it easy and see y'all again soon.